Hey everybody, this is Anime StarCraft, where an anime fan meets a gamer, like, not actually meets someone else, but within themselves. And today I'm going to be casting a game between me, which I'm spawning on the top right as a red Terran, and my friend Russky, which is spawning on the bottom left as a orange Protoss. Now, he was a little bit upset at me because last game we were talking trash a little bit, and he was a little bit upset because I beat him, and and he stated that he was talking to a girl, and I was just like, stop talking to a girl and stop making excuses, and he got a little bit butthurt. So this game was definitely a little bit intense emotionally, pretty much. So I won the first game. This is the first out of the second game, and I'm not going to cast the first game because I completely owned them in that game. This game's much more interesting, and you notice I put down the supply depot at 10, and I do a lot of goose in this game that I realized later on. Like, my macro wasn't as good as it should have been, and his macro was pretty good, but he did not micro. So I'll show you guys that later on in the game. And so this is my first cast, and it's probably not my first ever video of anything on YouTube. I'm pretty sure everyone has uploaded some sort of videos. So this one I'm gonna try to do my best as a caster. And here we go. He goes ahead and puts down his gateway pretty late. He has his first one down, but he decides to skip his cybernetics core, go for a second one while I just finally get my racks done and wall in. I wanted an early gas because I wanted to do some early marauder harassment, and I didn't know what to wall in, so I just built a bunker like I always do, and then I'll go ahead and swap. I'll lift my racks up, and then I'll put down a tech lab right on it, and that was a little bit delayed, but hopefully I'll make up for it later on. And he chrono boosts out a zealot just in case, which really doesn't make sense because if I was going to Reaper harass, he would not be able to defend. But if I was going to do a marine or marauder push, he would probably do much better with the zealots. So he goes ahead and starts pumping out zealots, and he's casting these pylons in a really weird formation, all up in a nice line for me to destroy once I start attacking. So right now I'm supply block like a noob, and I'm trying to continuously pump out SCVs. That's a big tip if you are a lower level player, or even if you're a platinum or diamond player and you still don't know. You should always pump out SCVs. It's always a good idea. At this point, I have nothing to defend my base. He doesn't even know that. So he goes for my tech lab and then back to my bunker, which is probably the worst way to attack. And I send in SCVs to go ahead and repair that while he's constantly getting killed. He's not going to pull that back, and as you can see, I throw down a second rack. Now he has 3 zealots. If he wanted to, he could charge up here and destroy that supply depot, but he's not going to do that. He's going to run back, and I'm going to pump out more marauders. As you can see, I have my SCV up here just chilling, so later on he can just run down here and be like, hey, what's in your base? So the zealot actually, in fact, right now, he sees me. He sees my SCV, so and I see a zealot, so he doesn't actually kill me. I don't know why. And he actually goes for the quick expand, the fast expand, up on the 12 o'clock position at in the high yield, and I didn't even know that until after I destroyed his main. But you'll go ahead and see that later on. Back in my base, I finally get the concussive shells done. I'm pumping out more marauders, and it's horrible because I was just delayed. So I'm pumping out more marauders right now, while I'm trying to get my base saturated, and it's probably almost done. But he starts going for the fast expand, and usually it's really aggressive because you would never expect a Protoss player or any player to fast expand, especially on the other side of the gold expansion of their own. So what happens is I send in my first 3 marauders, and if it was a normal fight, I would just lose. So I pull him back while he's constantly destroying these rocks, and I'm firing away here. So he's running back, but he made a critical mistake of running back, because if he ran towards me and killed me, I wouldn't have probably lost. So he keeps running back, and with the concussive shells, it's actually really easy to micro and kill a bunch of zealots really easily. Then his high yield is done, but he's so focused on the battle here that he's not really doing anything over there. Um, my marauders are creating havoc. As you can see, they are all dying. I should have microed a little bit better to kill the low low HP zealots, but I didn't. I just in fact just went ahead and killed anything. You can see the APM, I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to micro my best, and it's hard. And at the same time, I'm not macroing. If you actually notice, my gold and my minerals and my gas just go out of proportion while he's trying to get this saturated here. He doesn't want to transfer, because if he does, I'll see it and I'll know he has an expansion somewhere. So at this time, I keep believing he's in one base, so I keep putting on the pressure. And he lost a lot of zealots right there. He lost a lot of money. And as you can see, he lost 9 units compared to me losing 1, the SCV, and he loses 900 worth of resources. At this time, I'm not even caring anymore. I'm just trying to focus on macroing. So I'm trying to pull these units over while he's trying to run back, and he dies. So right now, basically I only have 2 marauders. I'm trying to pump out more stuff. I realize all the minerals I have. I have 1,400 minerals, which is something that is horrible. While my friend has 1,600, so he shouldn't have made a lot more warp gates and walled in right here, and try warping in stuff to go for an early push, because he does have the double expansion, or the double base I mean, and 1 single expansion at the high yield. Although it's not getting fully saturated, he still has a higher income than me, noticeably, and he shouldn't have definitely went for an early push, if not a push at all, and tried to wipe me out. At this time, I'm trying to pump out a lot of marauders, and at the same time, I'm saying, oh, geez, I have all these minerals, I should expand, and that's what I'm gonna do. I have a lot of idle SCVs hanging around, because they're just done from building stuff, and I should have rallied them to go back to mining. At this point, I'm just macroing up a lot of marauders. I know that marauders are perfect against Protoss units in the beginning, unless he's going Void Race, which he did not. Now he starts to put down a lot more gateways, while he's putting down a Dark Shrine for some Dark Templars. As you can see, his main base is oversaturated, and he should try to expand down to here, and definitely not stay in that one base. So I have all my marauders grouped up right here, and they're about to go in. They're gonna say, "Hey, you know what? We're done playing around. We're gonna kill some stalkers." So he starts warping in stalkers, and he could see me here, but he's running away, which makes him lose a couple stalkers. And I'm trying to micro my best here. At this point, I say I can't even micro anymore, because you know, I'm basically surrounded by stalkers, so I try to focus fire down stalkers, which worked. And in this fight, I'm gonna lose it, but I have more marauders on the way. I'm